I think you've done it, na? It's done.
Okay. Okay, guys, rest of you will take special invitation to switch on your cameras. How many of you are attending it for the first time who were not present in the last class? And quickly give me, okay, Mohit, Kuldeep, Wagmi. Okay, many of you. Bhavya was also not there. Bhavya, I remember. Kasha. Okay. So those of you who are not there, a quick, okay. A quick and small introduction. Now that introduction about yourself can include only 2 lines, your name and your course. Other than that, it has to be strictly a personality trait of yours. All the layers that are not discovered about you, your hobbies, your passions, what you like doing, what are you aspiring for, what are your hidden talents and interests, and everything other than your course and your schooling and your subjects and your streamline. You're not interested in that. Okay. So starting from Mohit, chalo, quickly, very short introduction, but an interesting one.
My name is Mohit Sharma. I am pursuing IPM from Career Launcher. I am a fitness enthusiast who is aspiring to be in IIM Indore very soon and wants to bring a corporate world to a new height.
Okay, Mohit. Next, Bhavya.
Okay, good evening, ma'am. I'm Bhavya Srivastav and I'm in the course IPM from Career Launcher. And I think my basic hobbies and traits include dance and drawing. And I think I aspire to be a part of IPM in the next year.
Okay, Bhavya. Chalo. Next, Kasha.
Good evening, ma'am. I am Kehkasha Saluja and I am currently aspiring for IP Math exam, and my basic hobbies are sketching and sports.
That's it. Okay. The entire idea behind this little exercise was we all know your name. We all know you're from Career Launcher. We are not interested in the school you are from and the respective stream. So not really much of a difference that will make. What we were interested in things about you that will create a difference. So I still remember Nandini gave a fantastic introduction and she was also the winner based on public poll. So just to give a glimpse of how she spoke, Nandini, can you please do that again for all of us? Just hear her out. Hannah, she was amazing in introducing herself.
Mom, I don't remember what I spoke last time. Actually.
That's all right. But it was just out of the flow.
Yeah.
And you won, so you cannot be letting me down in front of 50. Okay.
So I would basically like to say, first of all, hi to everybody because I'm meeting everybody for the first time. And also that I know we have never met outside the screen. So there's a hi from the law aspirant here. And I would basically like to start telling about myself from my hobbies. For example, I like singing and dancing. And I'm also very big of a maniac for music. And when it comes to my life and my personality traits, so I'm kind of I actually possess leadership qualities. And I'm also very bold. And I'm innovative kind of a person who tries to think outside the box. And when it comes to my personal life, I basically most crucially try to balance out my personal life along with my studies and also having a happening life.
Thoda diluted the way you spoke. Maybe last class you got a fair share of time to think about it and plan and all those things. But she kick-started very well, and that was a fantastic introduction. She won also in as per the public poll. But that's all right. Okay, you got time to think. That's all right. Okay, so the idea behind your introduction, and your introduction should not include more of your streams and subjects, is that it is a personality thing. You should come out with what is different in you. You should come out with what makes you stand out from people. Because whenever you are sitting for an interview, the first question you'll be asked will be, tell me something about yourself. And all those people who have reached that position have qualified the minimum criteria. They have done their academic rounds, and everybody has qualified and is eligible there. So your chance to stand out is through manifestation of your personality. And if you have a beautiful manifestation of your personality, if you have a command over the interview, if you know how to drive things about yourself, if you know how to give them areas where you can speak about yourself and drive the interview, you kind of lead the interview. The battle is half won. And to win the battle, you need to be fully equipped with all your weapons inside the basket. And for that, knowing yourself, proper introspection, proper retrospection, all these things, it's a must, which we don't get a time to sit down and think and ponder over and contemplate and write it down. So these things, they go for a toss, where in your second rounds you can drive the interview, you can lead, you can drive just on the basis of knowing who you are. ठीक है? और इन सारी चीजों का एक बहुत बेसिक एक्सरसाइज होता है कि sitting down and contemplating over yourself, pondering over yourself, who you are. Right. So this is an exercise. I really want all of you all to, go dive inside you and, come out with the pearls that who you are, what you like to do, what are the hidden facets about you. Everybody has a kaleidoscopic personality, but those, shades of the personality, they need to come out. Otherwise, what's the point? You need to encash those traits. Okay. So relatively, aaj ki exercise is on a similar notion. First, tell me how many of you know and are familiar with this terminology called thinking on the feet. Thinking on the feet, suna hai kisi ne? Anybody? Okay.
Maybe on the spot.
On the spot. Okay. Okay. Shaurya, switch on your camera, Shaurya. How are you?
Good, ma'am. Actually, I'm a bit sick. That's why I don't think I'll be able to.
Okay, Shaurya, I wanted to speak about thinking on the feet.
Ma'am, it's basically being prepared for whatever is thrown at you in the moment and being able to deal with that accordingly.
Yes, and thinking on the feet not just calls for being logically and appropriately correct. It also gives a +1 and a brownie point for you being creative at the same moment, because something suddenly comes your way. You need to think upon that thing, and in that fair share of thinking, if you can be witty, if you can be humorous, if you can be bang on, if you can come up with some data, all those things collectively, they add up to your personality. That 1, you are well read. 2, you are well informed. 3rd, your creative elements are high. And 4, you are a person who has that capacity to play a bouncer and play it across the stadium, like really well. So doing so, like multitasking so many things at the same time, being well read, being well informed, putting your thoughts, and presenting your brainchild in the best dressed manner, being little witty and humorous, maintaining your calm and ease, not giving a look that you are straining yourself to come up with that answer. All those things take up a little time and practice. And if you are able to manage it, you come out as a player. You really are, shown as a player that, okay, you have that intellect, you have that aura, you have that charisma. And interviews are all about impressing the panel beyond the table, that side of the table. Not just your interviews, also if you have to, if you have to go through your VATs, or it's a group GD, or it's a group exercise or anything, thinking on the feet is a very, very important thing. I still remember when I was preparing for my MBAs, not preparing, when I was writing my MBA exams, in one of the second rounds of a college, the extempore topic was ignorance is a bliss. Okay? And people perceived it the other way around, and they started talking about that if you are ignorant, you cannot survive in a world where people are well read and well informed. So ignorance is a bliss, is completely different tangent, and you not being informed because of lack of knowledge or lack of time or not being able to explore that area, that's a different thing. They completely misunderstood that entire topic and they start speaking about something else only. So thinking on the feet is very, very important when it comes to answering the question, when it comes to writing your VAT, when it comes to talking about something in a GD, when it comes to group exercise. You have to perceive the entire thought. You have to design the flow chart. You have to be peculiar about the detailings. And ye sari cheezein have to be wrapped in a very good presentation. Means while you are doing all this, you cannot come across very nervous, very anxious, very easy. There has to be a smile on your face. You have to look very calm and composed. Composure should not flee away from your face, and it should not look as if you are putting in a lot of effort. It should seem effortless. So all these things. Okay? So today it's a small thinking on the feet exercise in the form of extempore. Okay? Okay, extempore, we all know it's like a jam, just a minute. We will keep the time as 60 minutes or 90 minutes, whichever is comfortable to you. I leave that decision to you. Okay, how we are going to choose the topic is everybody will drop one topic in my chat box and I will pick random people with random topics, and topics will be given by you only in my chat box. Everybody is supposed to drop one topic. And 60 minutes, because it's a practice session today, so 60 minutes. And some tips for your extempore. If you want, I can give you before the session. If you want, I can give you after the session. ठीक है, अगर आपको लगता है कि let's take it very randomly, let me manifest myself in the most raw manner, then I can give you the tips at the end of the class. But if you want कि नहीं मुझे बिल्कुल idea नहीं है and I'm not a good speaker and I need some things handy before I can actually jump into the war, I can give you those tips well in advance. So how do you like to go about it? You want me to speak something about it, or you want me to take it at the last?
At the last.
At the last? Fair enough. Fair enough. So you are going to drop your topics in my chat box quickly. 2 minutes, everybody will think of a topic and drop in my chat box quickly.
Ma'am, could you just give an example of what kind of topic?
Anything, wildest, craziest, most plausible, most thinkable, most weird. You can also, give the temples of your glasses that you're wearing. How many versions of temples can you think? Anything. अब वो luck by chance है कि तेरा topic किसके पास आता है. Everybody please switch on your videos. It's the purpose behind the session is keeping you little, interacted with each other. It's supposed to be a didactic session. So don't kill the purpose by switching off your cameras. Be a sport.
Still, some of them have not switched it on. Anupam, Dhriti, Sarthak, Soumya, if you could just switch it on. Vansh, Khushi, Soham, Suryansh, Sid, Soumya. Nandini's net is not so good, so she might keep switching it on and off. But others, please switch it on.
Okay, not many of you have dropped in the topics. You're just pinging in your problems. Quickly drop the topics also. Nice one.
Anupam, please message Neha ma'am as well. Uska message.
Okay, ma'am.
Quickly, guys, we are short of topics. हाँ, but कोशिश करो, ईशान, कोशिश करो कि if you can, you know, keep it little succinct. Don't send me elaborate topics. और थोड़ा unique, weird, थोड़ा idiosyncratic सा कुछ सोचो. Okay, Soumya, nice. Soumya's topic I'll start with. Very interesting. Quickly, guys. Okay, Ishan, that's fine. Nice ones. Okay, by the time the rest of them are dropping, let's start. Okay. Okay, starting in alphabetical order, starting from Adarsh. Adarsh, switch on your camera. And your topic is laptop. Time starts now.
Hello everyone, I am Adarsh.
1 minute. Adarsh, go for it. You've already wasted
Yes,
5
ma'am.
seconds.
In our modern world, मैम ऐसे डायरेक्ट सोचने में अच्छा
यही
लगता
करना है आदर्श, लैपटॉप. There is no thinking required in this. आदर्श, इसमें तो कुछ सोचने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Quickly, give it a shot. Come on. Yes, Soumya, you can. चल आदर्श, तेरे लिए मैं इसको थोड़ा
मैम, इसका प्रिपरेशन नहीं था, अगली बार से कर देंगे.
किसी को प्रिपरेशन नहीं है for any of the topics. Okay, let me simplify. It was a very good topic. Had I had to speak on this, I would have spoken all metaphorically on this. But ठीक है, तेरे लिए थोड़ा simplify कर देती हूँ. You speak on mobile phone. क्या ताजमहल लाके दूं तुझे? इतना तो हलवा कर दिया, बोल. Mobile phone, Adarsh. Laddu topic. Okay, Adarsh.
मैम नेक्स्ट
What
टाइम कर
topic?
लेंगे.
Okay, what topic you are comfortable in speaking? I want you to speak, be it any damn thing. क्या पढ़ता है तू, क्या देखना अच्छा लगता है तुझे, कौन सी मूवीज, who's your favorite actor, anything that you're comfortable, your favorite color, your hairstyle, your family member, whatever, whosoever you want to speak about, whatever topic you're comfortable, anything, choose and speak it for 30 seconds, but break that ice.
मैम अपने बारे में.
हाँ प्लीज चलो.
Hello everyone, my name is Adarsh. I was born in Bihar and complete my senior secondary schooling from there. I came here because I like to experience different things in my life. I am very inclined towards our history and ancestors, as I am currently reading the holy book, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Mm, I am also trying to build a habit of reading books. I do regular exercises to keep myself fit.
Okay. ठीक है आदर्श, but next time I want you to do better. ठीक है,
Yes, ma'am.
इसके अपने बारे में तो सब चीजें पता ही है, हालांकि पता मोबाइल के बारे में भी सब कुछ है. अगर तूने उसकी हिस्ट्री से भी शुरू किया होता कि पहला मोबाइल फोन कब आया और क्या सेंसेशन क्रिएट किया इसने, एंड हाउ द सडनली विद द डिस्कवरी ऑफ मोबाइल फोन एंड मोबाइल फोन इनटू द हैंड्स ऑफ पीपल द वर्ल्ड वाज अ स्मॉलर स्पेस, है ना. एंड अगर तू हिस्ट्री से भी शुरुआत करता तो इट हैव बीन इजी फॉर यू टू स्टार्ट, और एक फ्लो बनता जाता तो यू कुड हैव picked up from there. But ठीक है, पर्पस समझ में आया. Say anything, but start speaking. If you start speaking, the thoughts will start coming. But don't hesitate कि क्या बोलो, रद्दी बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो. Speak crap, but speak. Okay, ठीक है. आदित्य next, and आदित्य your topic is boredom. किसने दिया ये topic?
What, ma'am?
Me.
Okay, boredom.
What is it?
Boredom, boring, feeling bored, boredom.
Oh, okay.
Start.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, it's a very weird topic.
It is a weird topic.
Okay. So I will start that. What is bored? When we feel bored, when we have nothing to do, that's the moment, that's a phase when we start feeling boring.
Correct.
We should have a few things like some hobbies. We should have. We should build some things like reading, playing, or anything, which we can do while feeling bored.
Mm.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm thinking. So we can do this in a very creative way, like rather than watching reels or wasting our time.
Superb. You're doing great, Aditya.
Okay, ma'am. We can use this time to build our mind. And, can do something creative and useful to ourselves, like reading books. We can draw. We can explore our society or things like that. Ma'am, I can't say anything more.
अच्छा बोला. बहुत अच्छे points थे. We can use, we should have some hobbies so that we should not get bored, and we can use that time in a creative way rather than watching reels. That was very relative. I'm sure everybody must have connected on that point. But तू conscious नहीं होता ना आदित्य, you would have been able to pull this off really well. तू conscious हो रहा था, इसलिए connectivity of thought was not there. Your main focus was not on, perceiving thoughts. Your main focus was, am I looking stupid on the camera? Like, am I making sense? Is everybody interested in listening? But you were making complete sense. It was funny. It was good to hear. We were all, relating to those points of, making reels and should have some hobbies. You were going great. Others, तुझे एक बात notice करनी चाहिए कि even he thought it's a weird topic. But the moment he started, if you are there on the runway निकाल लिया तो take off smooth होगा. ठीक है, so don't be hesitant.
Yes, ma'am.
हम कितनी बकर करते हैं यार सारा दिन. You give us any damn topic and make us sit amongst friends, and there is anything and everything under the planet Earth, under the planet that we can talk about. Right? So what's the difference here? Everybody is on the same pedestal as you are. But अच्छा बोला आदित्य. I liked it.
Ma'am, I was preparing myself for a subtle topic, like on a topic which I can.
मैंने बोला था why you are having preconceived notions, और मैंने तुझे क्या बोला? You were more conscious about how am I sounding? Is my extempore making sense? Guys, your extempore has to make no sense at all. The idea is entirely speak for 1 minute non-stop. You, you speak the most nonsensical things. I'll applaud for you. But you just managed to pull yourself off for that 1 minute. And then, pat on your own back. Kudos to your own self for just pulling it off. Just make it a fun thing, man. Okay, next, Anupam. Going alphabetically, and Soumya, at a bhari bharkam topic, Winston Churchill, who will speak on that? Are you on taking, there's some vendetta or something going on here? Thoda pyar mohabbat wala de de. I'm not doing this. Change.
Ma'am, it's just I read about such stuff, so I think that it's
Yes.
normal.
I know where that, where that butcher and slaughter mode comes from. Reading Winston Churchill. I know your thought process.
Ma'am, I mean, I hate him, but still okay.
Okay. Kiska naam tha? Anupam. Anupam, your topic is lockdown. Painful or helpful?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, in the start of 2020s, no one expected a year-long lockdown because it never actually happened before. But this lockdown actually taught us many things about us, like how lonely people actually are in some of the countries when they don't really go out for work or have anything much to do. Unexpectedly, lockdown also gave rise to different things like मैं इतना नहीं बता मुझे इसमें
No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
कुछ
You're doing
इकोनॉमिक
good.
चीजें थी और मुझे याद नहीं आ रही कौन कौन सी
अरे तो टॉपिक है ना पेनफुल और हेल्पफुल. तुम अपने एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करो. स्कूल नहीं जाना पड़ा, पढ़ना नहीं पड़ा. Come on.
Earlier, every student thought that thought lockdown to be a blessing, but today I really regret it because I didn't did anything for like 2 years, and I wasted a lot of time doing absolutely nothing in lockdown, which could have been really productive. And I think a lot of students do feel that, and it became a reflection on our education when students had to sit on board exams and they performed really poorly. This because the checking was very lenient. This lockdown had also effects on our economy, and forced people to migrate from cities back to rural areas. And award नहीं आ रहा.
ठीक है. तू 1 minute, तू actually 70 seconds बोला. That's good. Nice. Okay. And you guys will listen to everyone carefully, or last में we'll have the best speaker, है ना? Again based on public poll. Okay. Ariman, your topic is, guys, all of you have not sent me your topics. I am short of topics. फिर मैं अपने वाले दूंगी. Ariman, your topic is a bona fide personality.
Actually, that's the topic I gave, but
You only gave the topic. Okay. 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 Ariman, you know who's a narcissist?
yeah, someone who only thinks about himself.
Self-obsessed. ठीक है. Your experience with a narcissist. Shoot.
Oh, I don't think I've ever met a narcissist. I mean, I don't want to say that I've met a narcissist. I think I've met a lot of nice people in my life, thankfully. But there were some instances where I felt that there was some narcissist personality that I was encountering. For example, when in school only, you can tell that there are some seniors who are bullying juniors, and they are they are only doing it for their fulfillment of fun. And I think that's a little bit selfish on their side. They are thinking about themselves, how to be more funny. How do I look more funny? How can I be more more of a personality among these, among my classmates, and um, be an inspiration to juniors. So not narcissists, but they're showing some signs of narcissism, which I often don't agree with. Aside from that, I really don't think I have encountered a narcissist person. But if you want to talk about personalities that are narcissists, I can name many. For for example, there was 100 years ago or something, Adolf Hitler, who started a very righteous I don't know if that's a word, but who started a riot and caused havoc in Germany because of his ego and because of his obsession with himself. How because of what he didn't like, he wanted everyone not to like. I think that's a sign of narcissism. And there are personalities that are not narcissists in real life, but they show that they're narcissists just to be cool to others.
Okay, well spoken. Time up. Well spoken, well tried, well managed. बस एक बात याद रखो, है ना? Whenever you are speaking, avoid fillers. A lot of avoid these fillers. Avoid a break in the continuity of thought and in the continuity of speech, because it's not really pleasing to the ears. Person other side of the table who's hearing you, who's at the receiving end. So these breakers don't really come up very pleasant. So avoid these fillers. Rest, Ariman, you were going slow, you managed well, and what you spoke made complete sense to me. But the only thing is that your voice modulation and your tone and your cadence and all those things were not in perfect postures. You have to be little presentable about your speech. Otherwise, your content was fab. Your content was fab. You started really well. I have not met such person. You started off well, but because your modulation and how to make your speech really presentable and all that ornated factors were missing, so it did not come across really, as a potential speech. Otherwise, the content was fab. So you have content and you know how to present it. You only have to work upon your diction and modulation. Okay? Makes sense.
Thank you.
Okay, Astha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Astha, let me give you a nice topic. Somebody else was saying something? Astha, your topic is happening life.
Happening life, like as in sudden things happening in life, no?
No. A very happening life. Very
like
chirpy life, happening life.
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get it. Like,
oh, if you have so many, lots of adventures and lots of things happening around you and you bubbling with joy and oozing out, adventure and charm. So that's a happening life. You have a lot. Where's she gone?
She's gotten such a happening topic now. The people will be jealous of her.
But where has she eloped? Is this some kind of voodoo or something?
Probably अपने आप को better prepare करने से लगी.
No, suddenly. No, I did not see her getting up and walking off.
Ma'am, that's a background.
Yeah, ma'am, that's a background.
Allah Toba. You guys are... Okay. So, Astha, can we see you again? Please come back from that Mr. India form. The silhouette that you're having, I can see some Jesus hanging on the nail board. Astha. She's gone. I don't know where. Okay. So हमारे साथ ही happening हो गया कुछ. Okay. After Astha, Bhavya. Bhavya, your topic. You continue with the same topic.
Happening life.
Happening life.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, firstly, hello everyone. I'm Bhavya, and my topic is happening life. So, firstly, a happening life is basically, it depends on how you define it. Like, if it comes to me, I would like to define happening life with somewhere where I'm enjoying a lot, and where I have everything in like perfect combinations, like a particular amount, even for studying, a little, not much, pura, but just a little for studying, and a lot of fun and enjoyment as well. It's fine.
Bhavya, just one second, just a second. Huh? So sorry, continue. So sorry.
Do I start again?
From where you dropped, continue.
Can I start again?
Continue from where you dropped.
Achha, okay, fine. Basically, happening life, it depends on how you define it. So if I am the one who's supposed to define it, I'll define it something as where I enjoy a lot, or where I'm with my friends, with my family, doing stuff or doing hobbies that I like, be it dancing, be it singing, be it drawing, and like a compilation of all these things is a happening life for me. So if we're talking about a happening life, and also because this year is ending, I would also like to mention that this year was very happening because I shifted to Noida recently. So the entire year has been very happening for me. I met a lot of new people, met a lot of new people in my school, in the coaching, and did a lot of school functions after 2 entire years because we were on lockdown, and this is like the last year of our school. So the school was very happening. We had farewells, we had Teachers' Day celebration.
Time up. Well spoken. And you missed upon your investiture, Bhavya. Hana, that was, credentials are the first thing. How can you miss upon your credentials and achievements? Life में बहुत जरूरी होता है अपने achievements को. It's a feather in your cap, and all these feathers, they start from the school level. So you cannot miss upon them. But well spoken, superb, best till now.
Astha has messaged that electricity issue as she's rejoining.
Okay, she's rejoining, but the way she eloped was scary. Okay. Next is Diksha. Diksha.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Your topic is what defines you?
What defines me?
Start.
I think I interpret that topic that I will define my personality traits. I think what defines me, I think I interpret that topic according to what are my personality traits. So I think being persistent and hardworking and creative, I think are my personality traits. And I not able to, discover much about myself during the period because I've been so busy with my studies and managing my boards as well as my IPM has been very hectic for me. And it's been well, one thing that I was able to discover very well about me was that I'm really hardworking. I'm very persistent. Though I face a lot of hardships, but I can overcome them. And I have developed this kind of confidence during this period of lockdown as well as after the post-lockdown period. And and I'm quite shy too. And because I'm very introverted,
Okay,
and I
time
do
up.
not like to talk
Time
to
up,
people.
time up. Time up, Diksha. Okay. Diksha, your origin is India only?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so where is the accent from? Practice, rehearsed, or that's natural?
That's natural because I do
I
not
really like people talking in accent, but because I don't have, so I admire people who can just, speak with a lot of accent, and it looks very seamless and effortless. So I thought you hail from a different origin. No? India
I
only?
have lots of people, but I'm from India only.
Oh, great. Superb, yeah. Okay. Well spoken, Diksha.
Thank you.
Next, after Diksha is Dhriti. Okay, Dhriti, your topic is Students and COVID-19. Diksha, start. 55.
Ma'am, it's Dhriti.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Dhriti.
Ma'am, can you repeat the topic?
Students and COVID-19.
I would say that for the students, it has been a roller coaster ride because of this COVID-19. They had gone through a lot of phases, wherein lockdown was one of them. People had to quarantine themselves because of this pandemic. And I think it has taught us a lot of things, especially to the students. They have discovered a lot of new hobbies. They have learned to spend time with the families, wherein earlier they were, busy with their own stuff, school, maybe phones. But COVID has, especially for the students, they have taught us a lot of life lessons, wherein, you have learned that no matter what happens in life, families around you. And for the studies part, I know it has been very difficult because of the COVID. People were busy watching series or movies behind their online classes. But then at the same time, they have eventually
You did
realized.
that, it seems so.
Yes, ma'am. So eventually they've realized that giving time to studies is also important. So yeah, a lot of people have discovered a lot of new channels, educational channels on all the websites and all. Yeah, that's it, ma'am.
Do you still have 7-8 seconds?
No, ma'am, I don't have anything else.
But you could have tried. You were doing well. Okay. Next is Dhriti, Disha. Disha, your topic is, let me give you, she's a good speaker. Let me give you a good one. A bona fide personality. Diksha, you understand what is bona fide, no?
Ma'am, some good personality,
Mm-hmm.
like to whom you look up to.
Hi, whom you look up to? Okay.
For me, my bona fide personality will be my mom and my dad. My parents, basically, because they are very hardworking. My father is very hardworking, and he always loves me, and he always encourages me to do something out of the box. He always encourages me. Even my mom is very loving, and she's very caring towards me. She always take good care of me, and she always cook good food for me. And I always try to make her and my dad happy because I love them a lot. And I always try to work hard in my study so that they can be happy someday and they can say that they are proud of me. And my father always say that they are very proud of me because as I am the single child, so of course they always love me and I am the only one for them. So of course I always get all good gifts and all that. And I always like my parents.
Cute. That was sweet, Disha. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Next is Kehkasha. Khushi participate ही कर पाएगी. Next is Kehkasha. Kehkasha को अच्छा topic देती हूँ. Kehkasha, you speak on feminism. And let me see how bold and fierce you can get.
Ma'am, I'm actually not a good speaker.
You are. थप्पड़ मार देना मैंने तुझे screen में घुस के. Come on, go for it.
So, good morning, good afternoon. So first
Good
of all,
morning,
I
good
would like to say that I got feminism, and firstly, I got to know about feminism from one of my friends who is like the bold one. She was like, she always fought for herself, and she was the one, like in my friends group, who was the bold. So she was like, you have to be strong and you have to do this, you have to do that, etc. and etc. So, feminism, I think we should stand for ourselves, and no one can beat us. Not only that, I strongly feel that if you can't stand up for yourself, nobody can do that for you. And I always feel that I am the independent one. I don't want anyone to help me out in any way. So I would take an example that if I am stuck somewhere and I want some work from my friends or something to please help me out. If they take time, like 1 or 2 hours, I am like, you don't send me and I'll do it myself. And that was one example. So, yeah, that's all I would like to say.
Okay, you got conscious for no reason at all, but you are a good speaker. And because of your consciousness, you just screwed everything up. It was an abysmal performance as per your caliber. But let me make your day by saying some things. एक मूवी आई थी बहुत टाइम पहले, फायर, पता है किसी को?
No, ma'am.
It was the first movie on lesbians. Shabana Azmi and one more heroine. It was directed by Nandita Das. You have heard of Nandita Das? Okay, so whenever that fire movie was promoted, and there were all shows regarding that movie, because it was supposed to be a revolution then, way back when I was studying. So that Nandita Das used to come up to speak about her movie, just like Kehkashan, center parting, goggles, dressed in black background, and she also used to roll her eyes and take nice pauses in between while speaking. So when she was speaking today, I was reminded of Nandita Das. So she did not speak the way I wanted her to speak, but
Because
still,
I'm actually not a good speaker.
I'm
my biggest regret is that if I even pass all these exams now, I will not be able to pass this interview.
Let me tell you on that note, let me tell Kehkashan, and via Kehkashan, let me tell this to everyone. Whosoever does not has this habit like mine of blabbering too much, whosoever is a little controlled speaker, whosoever takes pauses and poise in between and goes slow, is a very good speaker. It's just another thing that you might have not realized your potential. Like, I speak very fast, and I don't consider myself a good speaker, although I don't fumble. But not fumbling is no sign of being a good speaker. I speak very fast, but the problem, and I'm able to think also that fast. So for me, I'm able to manage. But those of you who take time to speak, who are little, their pace is little moderate. So jiska bhi pace moderate hota hai na, their modulations are fantastic. Their thought process has a continuity, because the mind is giving you certain ideas, and you're nicely processing those ideas, and then you're presenting those ideas with proper modulation, proper speed, proper accent, and proper everything. So those of you who are a little moderated in terms of thinking and presenting your brainchild, you guys are good speakers, or such guys are considered to be good speakers. The only thing is that you have created that illusion around yourself that, okay, I'm not able to speak in public, and I have this stage fright, and I am not able to grab the audience, and I'm not a mic person, and all of that thing. So these are the demons that you have created inside your own head, and you will only fight them. You will only ask them to get out. Otherwise, no, it's no Gen Z thing, Sid. Gen Z people are not this dara hua people. Gen Z people are bold, wild, fierce. They just go and slaughter anybody. You come have a debate with me on any topic, and I can just knock you down. Those are the Gen Zs.
मैम मैंने तो टॉपिक के लिए भेजा था वो.
टॉपिक के लिए भेजा था. See?
हाँ.
So I thought you're in reference. तू कितने टॉपिक भेजेगा by the way?
हाँ आपने यूज तो करे ना, अब you were short of topics ना. I thought of helping you.
Then eventually it's a comedy of errors, and then that Gen Z topic became my topic of extempore, and I started blabbering about it without thinking. So you got my point, right? You are a good speaker, Kekasha. It's just that you have created those walls around yourself. So break those walls, come out of that vicinity, and realize your real potential.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
You can thank me later. Okay. खुशी अवेलेबल नहीं होगी. कृष्णा, कृष्णा चल तू
Yes,
जेन
ma'am.
जी पे बोल.
Gen Z.
नहीं बोलना, चेंज कर दूं.
दूसरा टॉपिक क्या होगा मैम?
दूसरा टॉपिक, अच्छा, एज इफ यू हैव अ चॉइस. दूसरा टॉपिक इससे बेकार भी हो सकता है, बोलना ही पड़ेगा. चलो अच्छा सा टॉपिक दे देती हूँ. ओके चलो, हार्ड वर्क और स्मार्ट वर्क.
Okay.
स्टार्ट. 48.
So first of all, my name is Krishna. Hard work, I can define. Smart work is. Just a second. I think in modern
You can do
generation
it. You can do it.
I think in modern time we have to more focus on a smart work rather than on the hard work. Because you know.
कर और थोड़ा स्मार्ट बन और एक्सटेम्परी पूरा कर.
Sorry.
क्या हुआ कृष्णा? Why you crashed?
Nervousness and.
Oh my God, you are the ambassador of India and you have been sent from this place to sign a treaty, and you have such a big onus on your head, and if you're not able to do justice, the entire nation will troll you. Nervousness, my foot. Who's your favorite hero?
Hrithik Roshan.
Hrithik Roshan. Speak on Hrithik Roshan. Although I don't like him, but still because of your sake, I'll listen about him. 1 minute. I'll tolerate this.
Okay.
Had you
is a hero.
I would have given you 3 minutes to speak.
No, Hrithik Roshan is fine, ma'am.
हाँ चलेगा, मुझे भी चलेगा. चल बोल. Torture me.
Hrithik Roshan. I like Hrithik Roshan because of his personality and absolutely his physique. Acting skills is good. Fantastic in dancing. So it'd be a overall actor, I think, which is needed in that actor. And he has done a very great films, Super 30s, which is one of my favorites. War is one good.
चलो थोड़ी देर अब 15 सेकंड उसको क्रिटिसाइज करो. About his relationships, about how he dumped Kangana, about all his conspiracies. 15 seconds. Talk all crap about him. Go for it.
Hrithik Roshan, बुरा तो उसमें तो कुछ है ही नहीं.
चल तेरी गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं है. Come on, criticize him.
है ही नहीं गर्लफ्रेंड तो.
इसको टॉपिक बना दे क्या? मेरी कोई गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं है तो ज्यादा तेरे भावनाएं ज्यादा बाहर आएंगी. तेरा हेजिटेशन एक बार में ही चला जाएगा. चलो ओके कृष्णा, come out of your nervousness. ठीक है, this is no excuse कि मैं nervous था. It is, हम सब familiar faces हैं. You are familiar with me. You are familiar with so many of them. I have made you hell comfortable, which they will not do. They'll slaughter you into छोटा-छोटा pieces. They'll rip you apart, है ना? It's like just stripping in front of the panelists. So you cannot say कि मैं nervous हो गया. You have to fight with your own demons. You have to make yourself that equipped कि आपसे कुछ भी पूछा जाए. Whichever ball is coming, even if you are comfortable playing a bouncer or comfortable playing a yorker, you have to hit the shot. You cannot dodge it. You just cannot dodge it. ठीक है, तो नर्वसनेस का तो कोई क्वेश्चन आता नहीं है. अव्वल. दूसरा, अगर नर्वसनेस हो भी रही है और मुझे डर लग भी रहा है, तो वो डर दूसरे को दिखना नहीं चाहिए कि आई एम नर्वस एंड आई एम फियरफुल. That's the trait. One thing that you have to learn is, even if you are the most nervous person sitting there, you cannot make this apparent from your face.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Okay. कृष्णा के बाद मोहित को मैं अच्छा टॉपिक दूंगी. इसने बहुत जिंदगी खराब करी है मेरी डाउट भेज के. Now let me take some revenge. Okay. Mohit, your topic is आ गया पॉप अप होके, मैंने कुक अप नहीं किया, so don't really think that I'm taking revenge. Your topic is हम आपके हैं कौन.
What should I speak on it?
Your creatives should guide you.
Okay, so first of all, very warm.
Just drop the guard and go for it.
Okay, so first of all, very warm good evening to everyone. I think it's really important to have a warm evening because it's really cold out there. So the topic for me is Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. See, I can take you into the way that Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. In life, you find many people who will criticize you. Who will criticize you, but the thing you have to keep in mind is Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. Like, who the hell are you, man? If it makes sense to me, it doesn't need to make sense to anyone else. That's what I think. Like, the only thing which matters to me, if you're doing my work, that's really good. If you're not doing it, I will fire you. The simple thing. Or I will or I will seek someone else to do my work. The only thing is in life is you have to just make people to work with you. You have to make people to work the way you want, not the way they want. See, in life you will get many scenarios where many people will criticize you for what you are and what you want to be. But one thing that I learned in my life journey is that never be ashamed of who you are. Never be ashamed of who you want to be in life, who you are.
Time up. Never be ashamed because आप हमारे हैं कौन.
That's the simple thing.
Superb, yaar, Mohit, superb. And you know whose topic this was? This was Pulak ma'am's topic.
तभी मेरे को लगा था.
Okay, good one. Cheers to Mohit. Superb, yaar. See, witty होना कितना जरूरी है. Everybody was suddenly, paying attention to you. Okay, Mohit. मृग्या अच्छी वाली बच्ची है मेरी. And being devotee in a young age. Becoming a devotee in a young age.
Ma'am, devotee as in Bhagwan ke reference?
Bhagwan ka devotee, of course.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. So my topic is, kya tha topic?
Becoming a devotee at a young age.
Okay, very lamba chauda topic. Becoming a devotee.
Very lamba chauda topic. कान्हा तेरे प्यार में दीवानी बन जाऊंगी types.
ये क्या था? अच्छा, whatever.
कान्हा तेरे प्यार में दीवानी बन जाऊंगी. This is a bhajan. So devotee.
Okay. So becoming a devotee at a very young age is a very weird topic.
But then you can have your own interpretation of devotee, na Baba. Who is asking you to imagine Jaya Kishori and then come with your extempore? You can have your own interpretation about it and be as witty as possible. जैसे मोहित ने किया.
Okay, so being a devotee, I myself be called as a devotee. When it comes to exams, I become a very what should I say, like a very एक minute. So when it comes to exams, so I become a huge devotee of Bhagwan, of Lord Ganesh, of any Lord actually. So I promise them कि I'll
एक बार पास करा दो.
हाँ, yeah, भगवान जी मुझे पास करवा दो like this only. So when it comes to,
You
so I'm
become
from
a
a commerce.
devotee or you become a liar?
No, no, नहीं लायक की बात तो नहीं है. So I'm from a commerce with maths background, and my worst subjects are accountancy and maths. So I always pray to Lord ki please pass करवा देना maths और accounts में at least, क्योंकि I can handle business studies, economics and other subjects. So yeah, that's it. Being a devotee is not a good thing as well as about.
कुछ और?
और क्या कहूँ, भगवान भक्त भी होना अच्छी बात है, भले ही फाइनेंशियल टर्म्स में आपको ना मिले कुछ. और मैं क्या बोलूं?
ओके मृग्या, ठीक है. नंदिनी.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nandini, is dating good for teens?
मैम ये टॉपिक मैंने ही दिया था.
तेरा ही टॉपिक है.
मैम बोलूं?
नहीं. So now it is okay. LGBTQ.
Okay. So I would first of all like to say that
You can switch on your camera and then speak. It'll.
ma'am, I actually would, but ma'am मेरा Wi-Fi बहुत
ठीक है,
ज़्यादा
ठीक है.
गंदा है.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to say that in a country like India, LGBTQ has been a very recent topic with the passing of the Article 377 also. And it was actually a taboo in India, and people were not very aware and were also not, they used to not actually feel free about talking about those things. But I guess the protests and the protest meetings and the passing of the act has done a lot of good in India. And also like we actually know what LGBTQ of course stand for. And I would also like to say that LGBTQ basically represents that love is love. A person, not a person of any gender, can like or love another person. And when you talk at school level or at when you are a student, people might have anxiety or depression due to the topic if somebody actually realizes that he or she is a part of that. And it might be difficult for people to come out of the comfort zone and express themselves. But I also believe that as students, as we're aware of the topic, we are actually very sensitive towards these topic, and we are also very sensitive towards people coming out to us, because I'm really sure that we might have friends who are a part of the community. I myself have two of my friends who are actually bisexuals. And yeah, and both of them are like quite of my really good friends, like my best friends. So yeah, and I think I was from my side also very supportive when they came out to me. And I would also say that I have seen. Okay.
Superb, yeah, Nandini. Opening about up about your friends and talking like this, brave, yeah, kudos, superb, well spoken, very nice. Okay, Nandini, Pallavi, your topic is Bollywood versus Tollywood.
Ma'am, can we please change the topic? I am really not into movies. I have
Really not into movies. Okay, so your topic, let me only change it for you. Unplugged.
What?
Unplugged.
Plugged? Unplugged?
Wait.
Can you please just type it out for me? Wait. Unplugged. I am still waiting for the message. Did you message me or something? I did not receive any message. Why किसी और unplugged? What is that? I am unplugged.
Pallavi,
Mama, bata do.
I am not talking gibberish. Okay.
What is unplugged?
Okay. Talk about instrumental music.
Oh, why are you giving me? You gave topics like
Okay. You are not
COVID-19 and
comfortable. Okay. Which
laptop
sport?
and feminism, and I'm
Okay.
getting topics like
Okay.
unplugged.
If I'll give you Michael Jordan, would you be able to speak on him?
Then again, a specific topic. Why are you giving me topic?
You cannot be this demanding. Okay. What's your favorite sport? Who's your favorite actor? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? You give me areas. I'll frame it for you.
A panda.
Panda?
Yeah.
Okay. If in the next life you would have not been born as a panda, what would you have been and why?
If not as a panda.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I would have been born as a tigress or a tiger. Because I think there's this game that I played 2 years ago. The game was called What is an Animal You Like? An animal you think people think you are, and an animal that you think you are. So I remember the three things that I got was a tiger, a dove, and a panda. So the thing I think I am is basically what people see me as I am, and what other people think is what I am going to be. So I thought I'm a panda, whereas others think I am a tiger. So I'd like to say I would be a tiger if not a panda. Why others say this is because they think I'm fearless, I'm bold, I speak my mind out, I am not scared of putting my thoughts forward, no matter how controversial they are. Obviously, I'm not going to sound as controversial as Andrew Tate, but yeah, I'm still a bit controversial.
Good one. Yeah, good one. Okay.
Yeah, so a tiger is an animal that I think I resemble. And why I think I want to be a panda is
Time up.
I'm very lazy.
Superb, Pallavi. Superb. Impressed. Claps for you. Superb. Superb. Very nice. Prerit. Okay. Prerit, your topic is black and white. Guys, मुझे 5-6 topics और भेज दो because now I'm running out on topics. Black and white.
So
I have
am I
to
free to take it in my own perception, black and white.
Yes. Your own interpretations.
Good evening, everyone. So my topic is black and white. According to my own interpretation and my own perception, I take black and white as a monochromatic, boring, and a world where there are only two tones, that is black and white. Although there may be many shades of black and white, there may be many differences, many nuances, but the theme of the world where a person when lives in black and white has only two colored world, that is black and white, good and evil. Many people represent black as bad and evil and white as good. And white is a color of peace and tranquility, and black is a color of deep and darkness. But it may be subjective depending on the person who are looking at the colors and who are perceiving it. It is not a bad thing or not a different thing to live in a monochromatic world. Sometimes just subconsciously we enter a monochromatic world and it's nothing different than what we already might be experiencing. But sometimes we need the colors and the excitement that we already crave for and that we need and that our soul is actually desiring for. So we may live in a monochromatic world with black and white, but sometimes we need the colors in our life, the excitement, the joy, the happiness, and the delights of the life, no matter how small they are or how big they are, but we need them even when there are hardships in our life. So black and white, according to me, according to my own perception, was living in a monochromatic world where things would be confusing and only boring and two-termed in terms of colors. But sometimes we need excitement and the joy that we crave for. That's it.
Okay. That's it. Okay, got that. Well spoken, Prerit. Next to Prerit is Next to Prerit is Soham. Okay. Soham, your topic is happy being me.
Okay. Hello.
So at least I can connect with you.
Anyway, I'm in some outside somewhere.
Okay. Okay.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Soham, and today I will be speaking about being me. So I think being me is a good thing actually, because a person like me would be very full of gratitude in life. He would be happy about everything, not just picking negatives about everything and getting sad over small mishappenings in life, or overall bad nature of people. And he would be perceiving the world in a different way, just a main character feeling. Like in a movie, he would be very hardworking. He would have his ambitions, his goals, and would be willing to do anything to fulfill them. And being me would be kind of a fun thing. If someone wishes, then may his wish get fulfilled. And that's all.
Two less, Soham. Less. Still have 20 seconds.
Okay, so नहीं ये बस सब खत्म मैम.
ठीक है. Okay. Okay. Soumya Sharma. Okay, Soumya, your topic is Bollywood couples. अब ये मत बोलना तेरा ही टॉपिक है.
नहीं मैम मेरा नहीं है.
अच्छा ठीक है.
Ma'am, Bollywood couples. Ma'am, first of all, we'll talk about the OGs. Ma'am, Madhuri Dixit and her husband. Ma'am, Kajol and Ajay Devgan. Ma'am, like, they are the perfect.
First, we'll speak about the OGs.
Ma'am, according to me, they are the like original. Ma'am, the mainstream.
Okay, OG is the short form of originals. Okay,
Yeah.
Baba, you guys and your millennial lingos.
Ma'am, like the main. Ma'am, according to me, ma'am, they are an amazing.
For me,
couple.
OG is only official guide and no original. Okay, okay, Soumya.
Ma'am, and like ma'am, Shah Rukh Khan and Gauri.
Aww.
Ma'am, they are the perfect definition of like they are the perfect definition of a perfect couple. And ma'am, now I'll get into like Alia Bhatt and Ranveer Kapoor. Ma'am, I mean, I don't like them as a couple. I mean, I hope they are happy, but Ranveer literally seems like a pedophile, ma'am, if he is getting married to a girl
I
who is
was
like 18
waiting.
years.
The typical Soumya thing. I was so waiting. Ki Soumya was not just popped into her elements. This is the real Soumya that I know.
Ma'am, I guess Alia is 17 or 18 years younger than him. Ma'am, he could have like married Deepika.
Trend, baby. You cannot run from that. That's the trend.
Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am, but they seem, ma'am, they are very stupid. Ma'am,
So
both of them are equally stupid.
Okay, so this has been glorified. At least she has been not termed as a cougar, no? The cradle snatcher and all of that. You know what is a cougar, no?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay.
Ma'am, but they are very weird. Ma'am, can I get another topic? I really don't have anything to say about.
Anything to say about? But then why did you choose Alia and Ranbir? There's so many other power couples.
Ma'am, I am not into Bollywood or Hollywood or anything. So, ma'am, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Breakup is the new tie-up.
Breakup. Oh, okay, ma'am. अब इस पे बोल देंगे. Ma'am, can I talk on feminism?
No, tu breakup pe bol rahi hai and I know the genesis. So please.
Ma'am, okay. So
let everybody have the moment of their life.
Ma'am, breakup. Ma'am, it's a very hard time for anyone, be it a boy, be it a girl.
Cheers to that.
Ma'am, be it a boy, be it a girl. Ma'am, if
Vivan, cheers. Only you and I can do that.
Ma'am, I can't do that.
Oh, that's why I said it to Vivan.
Yeah. Ma'am, and
okay,
ma'am, I mean, if they were really invested in a particular relationship, then it's really sad that they broke up. But ma'am, if someone cheated on them, ma'am, if both two people were couple and a boy or the girl cheated on their partner, ma'am, that's a terrible thing to do. I wish something with them also. I wish something like this also happens with them, or they may die. They should die a terrible death, according to me, if they do
I
this.
terrible
The
death.
partner. Ma'am, I mean, I'm very blunt on this. I don't really support cheaters, and if someone has a perception or if they think that their partner cheated on them, then they should go ahead. And if they're dating someone else, they should do the same thing, ma'am. Because what's the difference between you and the other person? You are their ex for a particular reason, and if ma'am, okay, I'll talk about my friend. Ma'am, there's this friend of mine, and his ex-girlfriend cheated on him. And he has this weird perception that if I date someone else, I'll do the same thing. And I've told him multiple times that you shouldn't do this, or it's not like you, it's a very terrible thing to do. And ma'am, one day I got frustrated of his stupid act that I'll do the same thing. And I said,
You slapped her.
no, ma'am, I didn't slap him. Ma'am, I've stopped hitting people because I mean, ma'am, I generally don't hit my
Okay.
friends.
New Year's resolution before the New Year. I'm
Ma'am,
stopped.
I only, ma'am, get physical with my sister. I
I
only
only
slap
kill
her or
people
hit
with my
her.
words, and when my words are sufficient, why to be physical?
Ma'am, I mean, we are siblings, so I'm allowed to do that. Ma'am, and ma'am, I got frustrated with his stupid act, and I told him that I wish the girl you date strangles you to death. And that was the last, that was the thing I told him. And ma'am, after that, he stopped telling me, and he stopped.
Anything. Any wise man would do that.
No, ma'am, he told me.
Beep, 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 beep. Whosoever will come to you with the problems will become claustrophobic. तो उसको जीने
This is not a problem, ma'am. अगर कोई बोल रहा है कि I'll cheat on my future girlfriend, ma'am, is it a problem? It's a problem within the
But then
person.
why you are holding the flagship program of Samaj Sudharo?
Ma'am, I'm not. Ma'am, he told me that I'll cheat on my girlfriend and everything. I'm like, okay, go ahead, do that.
ऐसा कुछ
But
नहीं
I
होता है
wish
वो
he
उस समय
strangles it to
frustration
death.
में understand the time zone that person is in. Yeah, he just had his breakup, and
Ma'am,
you know
he
he's
had it 2 years back. Ma'am, he had it 2 years back.
okay. So he might not have been, able to overcome with that trauma, and he happens to, tell something to his sister, hoping that this stupid girl will understand him and cajole him and coax him, and she happens to be Rani Lakshmi Bhai's, next generation, and will give him all the lectures that I'll strangle you to death, and I'll pray that your girlfriend does that to you and all of that. Who will tell you
Ma'am,
anything?
I mean, I don't wish that he dies. Ma'am, I mean, he's really important to me, ma'am. But ma'am,
But
this
I wish, Soumya, what I wish for you, I wish you get a person in your life as crazy, rather more crazy than you are. Otherwise, there's no survival for you. Okay, good one. I so love listening to this girl. Next, Soumya. Soumya 2. Soumya 2, your topic. Yeah, तुम लोग अब सब ऐसे ये Gen Z वाले topic दे रहे हो. Soumya 2, your topic is alcoholics.
So, alcoholist. Okay. I do not know much about it because I do not have a family background that consumes alcohol, and that is a very good thing. My father once told me that I asked my father that why doesn't he consume alcohol? So his response was that he has seen so much, like where he lived, he has seen so much people consuming alcohol and um, just making very wrong decisions in life, and he did not wanted to make that mistake, so he does not consume. And that what I'm going to practice in life, I won't consume alcohol. For some occasionally alcohol can be consumed. It's okay to consume it, but yeah, underage, we can classify alcoholism in different ways. Underage, consumption of alcohol, and after 18 daily consumption of alcohol, it has different effects on persons. Okay. Sometimes people are so addicted to alcohol that they can't get rid of it, and that's the bad that come into a very bad personality of a person, that you can't just get rid of something that's harming you.
Okay, time up. Soumya, very wise content, very sensible content you put in. Very wise. Nice. Wise. Soham. Soham तेरा हो गया. Soumya. Okay, Suryansh. Suryansh, your topic is the
Yes, ma'am.
the K-pop hype.
Ma'am, can you please repeat?
K-pop hype, the Korean pop hype.
Okay. Ma'am, also, ma'am, I would have gladly turned on my camera, but I'm connected to my mobile data, so if that's okay.
That's more than cool. The way you spoke is even cooler. Come on, go for it.
Okay. So I have a very interesting story about this, the K-pop hype. So once my friend, a very good friend, Anshuman, he said these words to me. What is the K-pop hype? And I wrote these words down on a piece of paper, which I was very confused about why I did that. But I continued to do that and continued to think about it. I think so. Since I am into music a lot, I produce. I'm learning how to sing. I know how to play multiple instruments such as guitar, all types of guitar, a
Yeah.
6-string guitar, a 12-string guitar, a ukulele, a bass guitar, an electric guitar, a
Great,
classical
yeah.
guitar, drums, keyboard. I was thinking of how the K-pop culture has influenced the Indian society as well. For example, the clothing, the hairstyles. There's a very famous street in Delhi as well. I don't remember the street's name, but it's full of Korean food and Korean snacks. I've never been there, but I would, I think so, suggest all the Korean enthusiasts, K-pop enthusiasts to be specific, to go there and visit. And that would be great. So coming back to the K-pop hype, the K-pop culture
Time
hype.
up, Suryansh. Can I just request you to switch on your camera for 1 second?
Okay, ma'am, I'll just do that. Ma'am, can you see me?
सूर्यांश तुझे देख के मुझे तुझे कॉम्प्लीमेंट देना था इसलिए बिकॉज आईपीएम बैच में मैं बेचारे की कंप्लेन रहती है कि मैम आप हमारे बैच में नहीं आते बट यू आर समबडी एल्स ओनली टुडे the way I have perceived you in the class, you happen to be very shy, not having opinions on certain topics and subjects, and very well behaved you are, of course, and saying things in a nice manner, not speaking a lot. But the way you have come, you have projected yourself today is beyond my perception. Very well, your cadence, your tone, your intonations, your poise, your presentations, your decibels, everything superb. A celebrity speaker you were, yeah, Suryansh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very nice. I would have loved to hear you more, but time की कमी है. Beautifully. I have never perceived this trait of yours कि तू इतना अच्छा भी बोलता होगा. I would love to listen to you someday in class. Very nice. Beautiful. Very good. Impressed. Okay. Vansh and Vivan दो ही लोग बचे हैं. Topic है. हाँ, winter sucks. Once your topic is winter sucks.
Well, ma'am, in the Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned that the life is like a season, and the life is like a season. There are a number of seasons. For example, like winter, autumn, summer, and our life passes into the every season. And the winter time is the one which for some people it's like a unique season in which they can do their new activities. Uh, in the winter season, it is one of a part of our life and cycle. And it is a time in which we have a beautiful Christmas festival and the time to celebrate the new year. Uh, and ma'am, what I feel is that this is for us, especially for us class 12 students, it is also one of the most important time because after 2 months or 1 month we have a boards preparation. It is one of a crucial time for making our life. So ma'am, like a season, it has got its pros and cons. So ma'am, if I talk about some benefits of the winter season, then and we all know that it's a very pleasure to sit in the sun outside especially in the mornings, and so that and we can get vitamin D from the sun, and there are a multiple of other benefits. However, if I talk about the cons, Then one of the major issue which I feel is the fog in the winter season, because of which there are a number of road accidents, especially on the highway, and the people which lost their lives because of this. And
Time
and
up.
the and, okay, thank
वंश
you.
तूने बहुत अच्छा स्टार्ट किया यार, थोड़ा सा डीरेल हो गया. You started off very well, the example was very good. I was having all ears. थोड़ा मुझे मैंने एक्सपेक्ट ज्यादा कर लिया था the way you started, तो थोड़ा सा डिसअपॉइंटमेंट हुई मुझे लास्ट में. But you spoke very well, you started bang on. विवान, मुझे बताओ ये वाला टॉपिक हमारा हो गया डेटिंग इन टीन्स? नहीं ना, नहीं हुआ है. वो मैंने जिसको दिया था उसने बोला मैम ये मेरा ही टॉपिक है, तो टॉपिक चेंज हो गया था. So we have not spoken on this topic. So Vivan, your topic is dating in teens. Quickly.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I'm Vivan, and I'll be talking about dating in your teenage period. So I think it is a good concept, which is not in a culture, or maybe which a lot of people do not appreciate a lot. But what I feel is that it could enhance your communication skills. It could enhance your skills of knowing other people and what they think about you. It could also maybe I would say it could also maybe improve your personality. And it's what I feel is that till a certain limit it should be done. Yeah, like
what's that limit, dude? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so what I personally feel is that maybe people should encourage this culture, or maybe encourage this thing. And I know I'm sounding very much like I'm sounding like a weirdo.
I know I am able to speak all these things fearlessly because I don't have my parents at home. Had they been behind me, I would have been hiding my face under the bed and not been able to.
They are at home. They are at home only. But ma'am, chalo
chodo. Okay, guys. Well spoken. Today was a fun.
Ma'am, I'm still left.
Who's left?
Ma'am, Asta.
गायब हो गई थी.
मैम लाइट चली गई थी, पता नहीं आज ही कुछ ज्यादा इश्यूज है.
तेरे घर में लाइट गायब होती है तो बैकग्राउंड दिखता है और बंदा गायब हो जाता है, ऐसा होता है क्या?
मैम आई नो इट वाज स्कैरी, बट मैम वो बैकग्राउंड नहीं था.
It was. I thought somebody has voodooed you or something like that.
No, ma'am, it was scary. I know.
क्या था तेरा टॉपिक?
Ma'am, happening life.
Happening life.
Happening life. When it comes to happening life, the only thing which comes into my mind is an adventurous person. So going talking about an adventurous person, ma'am, they are very more likely to travel a lot, and they take things in a challenging manner. Like me getting disconnected from the meeting might be scary for most of the people, but they might think कि अच्छा भूत आ गया या फिर भूत इसको ले गया. So they really have a very different imagination, and they are really audacious, they are really courageous, and they are really bold. And when it comes to COVID-19 situation, I have seen many people who are adventurous and they challenge COVID-19 situation in their own manner. So according to me, in every person, there is an adventurous person who is craving for happening life. That's it.
Great, Asta. Super. Well spoken. So, guys, shall I thank each one of you for entertaining me for 1.5 hours? It was a fun, fantabulous, and masti bhara session. I really enjoyed. And IPM guys will connect with this, that I so love chatting with these kids because they are so dynamic, they are so full of life, they are so full of ideas, they are so outspoken, blunt, they have a view about everything, they are opinionated, they are so exposed to various ideas. Sometimes I get to learn so much from them, and it's always a fun to interact with you guys. So this 1.5 hours was really spectacular. It was a fun interaction, and I hope many of you would have crossed little barriers, little hesitations of yours, where you have a fear of expressing yourself on camera, and speaking randomly about certain things, and just rekindling your thoughts, ki how to present your opinions about something, where something is just thrown at you out of the blue, and getting exposed to meeting new people, sharing new ideas, getting a new platform. So this is the main idea behind the exercise, learning with fun, as we may call it. And some of you were brilliant, some of you were very good in putting things across. You just need to refine yourself and polish yourself a little more, of course with the guidance of your faculties. Some of you were not so good, but I'm sure listening to each one of your fellow friends, you would have kind of sensed ki how you have to bring about a change in yourself, what is so good about the other person that you would have admired and you would like to inculcate the same thing in you. So it's very important to read in the first place. It's very important to be informed in the second place. And it's very important to put across in the most tuta futa language, whatever you can do. But it is very, very important. Akash, Adarsh, this goes for you also. You need to start speaking. When a child is born, no child in the first place calls water, water only. Yeah, water ko pani. Everybody starts speaking with mom. But they know how to, get their job done. So everybody starts speaking from mom to their journey of being excellent and influencing speakers. But you have to start. The only way to learn it is to start it. So come out of your hesitations, come out of your barriers, and we are looking forward to meeting you guys in the upcoming sessions, more fun-filled sessions. Next class I planned GDs, then I'll teach you some interview basics, then I will make you all sit for mock interviews, stress interviews, where I'll be grilling you also on various grounds, because I always believe a rough net practice will give you a smoother surface to play your shots. So let's catch up. Next week is GD, and you have the platform open for you. Eat, drink, be merry, slaughter each one of the other person. You are all entitled to do so. Okay? Chalo guys, thank you so much. See you next week.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
And a very, very, very happy, prosperous, fruitful, fulfilling, enriching, skill-tillating, and blooming new year.